Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Before I do respond, I wish to join you as well to welcome my former boss, Professor Kanisi Kendriate, and her team. Great to see you again, Madam. Honourable Speaker, the vessel Sinu-i-Wasa has been grounded on the beach near Levuka since Tropical Cyclone Winston in 2016, 10 years last month. And since 2016, it has become more than just a shipwreck. It's become a painful symbol of neglect and an enduring eyesore for the people of Ovalau. For nearby villages and communities, it sits as a daily reminder in waters that should reflect the beauty, history, and pride of the people of Ovalau. And Levuka, which is Fiji's historic town and a place of immense cultural significance, deserves coastlines that inspire hope and opportunity, not abandoned wreckage. Also, Honourable Speaker, it also has its long-term effects on the marine environment, tourism, fisheries, and the sense of pride that the people of Ovalau hold for their land and sea. Honourable Speaker, the wreckage that has been there since 2016, there's not much action on it until 2023, when the Department of Environment and MSAF conducted a multiple site inspection following the ongoing concerns raised by the Ngolingoli owners through the Lomaiviti Provincial Council. Honourable Speaker, the inspection confirmed that the vessel still contains material that must be responsibly managed before any removal or scrapping works can proceed. These include traces of diesel in the engine, room bilge, batteries, debris, and the possible presence of asbestos-containing material. The vessel owner was issued a notice by ANSEF on 3rd February 2023 on the clearing works required and the removal of the vessel. However, to date, no action has been taken by the owner. Honourable Speaker, the removal of the vessel would most probably involve cutting the vessel and would therefore require an initial EIA screening as stipulated under the Environment Management Act of 2005 and the Environment Management Amendment Act of 2025. The screening will help determine the appropriate level of environmental assessment, identify the safeguards required, and impose any conditions necessary to ensure that the vessel is removed safely and without causing further harm to the reef, coastal environment, or surrounding Ngolingoli area. To date, the Ministry has not received any EIA screening application for the proposed removal or scrapping of the Sinu-i-Wasa, either from the owner or from any vendor of MSEF that may be responsible for carrying out the removal works. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.
I thank the Minister for Information, Honourable Lynda Tabuya, supplementary.